Well, here it is, the final tip in the Leaders Listen series. And before I give it to you or remind you of what it is, I would like to just revisit the fact that if you use the first 4 effectively, you will build greater leadership influence. Remember that if you respect the other person, you retreat from the distractions, and you remove the barriers, you're going to be able to hear more of what you need to hear in order to be a better leader. And when you do the 4th one, restate for understanding, you're going to bring your level of communication up to a whole new experience for all involved. But if you don't take it to the next level, to this level, then everything you've heard and all the listening that you've been going through isn't going to be worth much. The 5th key, respond for action. You know what amazes me? How many leaders go through all of the motions, and it looks like they're really listening. But when it comes down to it, they summarize, but it seems like their summarization is only the intent to catalog the information. They really have no intent to do anything with it. But great leaders summarize with a bent towards what are we going to do now? What is the action that needs to take place? The active listening means that we're going to be active in our response. Did you catch that? Active listening means we're going to be active in what we do with what we've heard. And so what actions are you going to take? Are you going to stop doing some things that need to be stopped? Are you going to redirect some individuals or a project that needs to be redirected? Could it be that you're just going to receive the information so that you can take personal action on applying that to change maybe your personal or professional skills? Maybe the action you're going to take is going to be focused on inspiring others or trying to motivate them to stay focused on what's important, what the vision is of the organization. You know, there's a great quote that I read just this year. It came from the National Business Hall of Fame. It was in the magazine called Fortune magazine. The quote comes from a gentleman named Peter Nolte, and this is what he wrote. Of all the skills of leadership, listening is the most valuable and one of the least understood. Most captains of industry listen only sometimes, and they remain ordinary leaders. But a few, the great ones, never stop listening. That's how they get word before anyone else of unseen problems. And it's how they get word before anyone else of the opportunities. I want to encourage you to take the 5 key tips, put them into practice, and become not, as he said, ordinary leader, but become a great leader. Because every time you listen, you're asking, what can we do now? What will we do? And that kind of leadership inspires people to bring it up a notch and to be more engaged and to follow your lead. My name's Stephen Iverson. I'm really grateful for the time we've been able to spend together. Please let me know how these tips have been helpful to you. I look forward to connecting with you in the future.